How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of Bradley Brew Project right here in their form of the little Squeezy. Yeah, this is a 5.5% alcohol by volume, little New England style pale ale. On the back here it actually says, this New England style pale ale is brewed with Pilsner malt and flaked oats. It's hopped with Cascade, dry hopped with Citra, and double dry hopped with Citra and Cascade. For a juicy grapefruit and marmalade flavors and aromas. Keep cold, drink fresh. Drink fresh. There is no date. I can't drink fresh if I don't know the date. This is at a local bottle shop of mine. I actually like Bradley Beach, Bradley Brew Project. They're in Bradley Beach, New Jersey, what they do, but with the pandemic and whatnot, just haven't been visiting breweries, but I'm lucky enough to get their stuff locally. You're putting out a relatively small little hazy pale. I'll come a running. So we'll have to look up the date after this review. So just for you playing along at home, today is, I believe, today is the 27th or 28th of March. I just had a baby boy. I am drinking some beers. He's right over there. I wish I could show you the video, but he's sleeping. So there we go. That looks like a hazy pale. Oh, label wise. That's what they do. Pretty much do the same label over and over again. I dig it. I like it because it's got like a little citrus thing and, well, I don't know. Anyway, baby brain reviews. That's what these should be called. Looks all the part of the hazy pale, just over pinky fingered, just microny off-white kind of head. Uniform on the sides, neurotic on top, creamy, fluffy, soapy on top. It's got that soft hazy pale, but like they said in there, that kind of malty, oated, flaked kind of haze, not that super turbid kind of brew sugar, kind of manufactured kind of haze. And it looks the part. Now, they're doing this both with Citra and Cascade, both in the boil and also dry hop. So I'm kind of curious about this one because those some old school and new school might get some decent bittering in this one. And that's kind of the sense on the nose. I mean, you get this nice grapefruit component in there, leaning into a nice kind of oranginess, but there is a pithiness, there is a rindiness to this. It's just not juice all in one end, so it has this nice, rich grapefruit / orange kind of vibe going on with it. Just gonna dive right in. Cheers. That's nice. That's really nice. You're talking about 5.5%. That's really tasty. I mean, it does give you both sides of that spectrum, so you're not just one-sided with this beer, to where all you're getting is just hops on hops on hops. In a juicy nor bittering side of things, it's equal parts. So it has that grapefruit. It has a big orange component to it. It has a nice sweetness for its ABV level. It's probably just a skosh sweeter than most people do at 5%. But not in a cloying or overly sweet way. I like that pop. That's where they probably get their kind of marmalade kind of analogy from. And just getting this rich sweetness from it with that nice hoppiness both on the fruit side of things, which accentuates that fruit, but then you have that nice little cascadey bittering on the other side of things that adds that kind of balance to that sweetness. It drinks way above its weight class. It drinks more like a 6.5% than 5.5%, but at the same time, it's really, really good. It's not just, okay, it's a bigger beer. It's more voluminous. It has a bit of pop to it. No, it has that, plus it's also really tasty. I mean, Bradley Beach, I've always liked what they've done. I like the tap room. I like the brewer, the owners, the whole nine. It's a very fun brewery. Very small, but the stuff they put out of there has gotten just better and better and better over the years. And that's one of the best things about kind of drinking a new brewery, especially one local to you, and that, you know, you get to kind of live through their growth and how they change and how they morph over time, and to see them kind of make really good beers out of the chute, but then to grow and get more and more exciting, more and more depth to the beers that they brew, whether it be a hazy or something more complicated, is really cool. So I think this is absolutely delicious. This is up there for me in that 5 to 6% range. That, you know, the Cane, Sneak Box of the world, markedly different beer, but the same impact, same drinkability, those 5% kind of equilibriums, those kind of beers going on. This is that level stuff. And I think it really does show that they're using what I think is a mostly, there's probably a little bit of brewer sugar in here, but it's mostly an all grain kind of brew. And I dig that. I like it. And I like that added bitterness. My kind of beer. Is it one of the better lower ABV, 5 to 6% hazies I've had as of late? Yeah. It's up there, like I said. Cane, the Marlowe jams, all those kind of beers. Again, they're all different, but still equally as tasty, so definitely worthy of Mount Rushmore status. Value and availability. I want to say I paid 14 or 16 for this. 14 would be great. 16's not too bad, but now after I've drank it, I have no problem with it, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like low ABV hazies, and you live in Jersey, you will definitely like or love this beer. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Squeezy right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.